Alright, let's get started on the case. I'll go over the information on Makoto again. While I'm doing that, I want you to go back out to his home and pay him another visit. I don't know if we'll get anything new, but, well, NVNG. NVN. No, sorry, never mind. It's nothing important. It's something my father used to say a lot. It's an abbreviation for nothing ventured, nothing gained. My father said something different, though. Something ventured, something gained. I always thought it should be abbreviated as SVSG, but it's a rather elegant and refined expression, don't you think? Well, no need to think too deeply on it. That would be inelegant. Okay, enough with the chit-chat. Get on the case for me. Alright, Kyoko. Thank you very much for your work on the case. Leave it to me. Okay, so that was the condos. You're a stubborn one. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know any Kamishiro. You're asking if I've never even heard of them. The first I heard of them was from you. No, it was before that. On the news, I think? Wait, no, maybe I heard it from my daughter? I don't know. Ask my daughter. Ask Chica. I need to lie down. I suddenly feel dizzy. Chica? She said she was going to Shibuya, I believe. A new single from a band was going to be available for a limited time at Shibuya Records. Jimmykin? No, that wasn't it. You really must excuse me. Let's go to Shibuya Records in Shibuya to talk to Yamashina's daughter, Chica. Alrighty. Shibuya. And then that's straight across over here. Here we go. You say you have questions again? We just want to be left alone. Well, what is it now? What? About my dad? There's not really much to say. Until recently, my dad was a workaholic. He didn't even come home on his days off. But he seemed to change more recently. His focus shifted to taking care of his family. I'm not sure why exactly. Maybe something changed with his work. Before, I know he worked for a place called the Nile Corporation, but... Shouldn't you be on your way? I don't have much free time either. Can I go now? How did it go? Get any useful clues? The Nile Corporation. I hadn't thought there'd be a connection there. The Nile Corporation. Our paths have crossed before. Detective Matayoshi looked into the company once before. My father was involved in that investigation too. They were following up on a hunch, apparently. Okay, you can look into that Nile Corporation for me. You might be able to get some info at the corporate pavilion near the Eden entrance. I'll look into the case files that my father and Matayoshi put together back then. Alright, I'm counting on you. To the corporate pavilion near the Eden entrance. And Digiline... Stuff pops up on that so much. You don't like Jimikin's song? Just don't think about him, that's all. Is it daytime over there? It's night here. I went all over collecting data. Good job today, Mom. Oh, Oh, so you actually noticed me here. Good job. I am Victory Uchida. My dream is to become CEO. I feel like you have what it takes to make it big, too. I'll give you this to show my respect. Ninja USB. Think you can find me again? I'll be waiting for you. To victory! Ninja USB. Let's see. Settings. Always successful escaping from battle. Nice. Quilamon. 50. Okay, so E is higher than. Well. Speed 5, attack attach. Alright. Ever heard of red light, green light? How about we play sometime? Sometime you're free. Yeah, there should be one right here. Eden. Entrance. It'd be awfully nice if my kids could also work at a big company like Kamishiro. Nile Corporation. That's a company created to research the Eden Avatar system, isn't it? I think they were bought out by some big company a long time ago, though. They aren't around anymore. Better head back to the office. Okay, I think that was it. Alright, I'm guessing I need to go talk to Kyoko then. Aha! Well, hello there, young assistant. Are you getting used to working as a detective? What's with that look? You're looking at me like I'm not supposed to be here. Kyo-chan can tell you why I'm here. Well, something strange has happened, and we can't find the Nile Corporation case files. So I thought I'd ask someone directly involved with the case itself. Of course you didn't find them. All the files are stored together at Kamishiro. I'm ashamed to have to admit this, but we had to leave the files there. This was that hunch of yours, isn't it? Yeah. At the time, suspicions were raised that Kamishiro had acquired the Nile Corporation illicitly. Your father and I were investigating that when we ran into a little problem. Pressure came down from up top. We were forced to abandon the case. At the time, we were also forced to hand over all case files to Kamishiro, too. So, Kamishiro pulled the strings. That was a self-incriminating move, wasn't it? That was the implied understanding. Since we knew how bad it was, we decided to keep silent track of where the case files were stored. I kept track even after your father passed away. Now the files are being stored deep within the Avalon Server, which is the main Kamishiro server. I'm sure it's in the part of cyberspace Kamishiro employees call the confidential database. And when I say I've kept track, it's not like I've confirmed the data's location firsthand. At best, it's conjecture based on info from scans of the environs. Call it my intuition. That's good enough for me. Well then, I'd say it's about time we had them return what they've been keeping for us. Listen to me, Kyo-chan. This is Kamishiro we're dealing with. How do you plan to get around the top-notch security of a world-renowned company? Let's learn from the case of the robbing rooster. We don't force our way through a closed gate. Instead, we employ strategy and have them open it for us. Whoa, hey now, is that even possible? A good detective makes the impossible possible. What, we already have a rooster of our own lined up. Someone who can crow in just the way we need. And we'll get her to help us when it comes to infiltrating Kamishiro. Aha, speak of the devil. Begging your pardon. Once again, you've arrived right on time. This is my client, Yuuko Kamishiro. Has there been any progress? Yuuko Kamishiro? You don't mean the former president's. I see. No one would question her if she were to walk into corporate HQ. What? Who is this? Young lady, we need your assistance, please. Huh? What? What? Huh? What? I see. What do you say? We really need your help with the investigation. That's fine. I want to know if my suspicions are correct as well, after all. Aha! But I am a minor, and as such, my authority within the company is rather restricted. I doubt I'll be able to do much more than get you into the lobby of the main office. Let me think about this. If I were inviting friends from school to take a tour, it shouldn't be an issue getting you into the lobby, I think. It'd be hard passing me and Kyo-chan off as your friends. Worst case, they might recognize us too. So long as you could get my assistant in, that would be terrific. Could you manage that? But then, how do we get to the confidential database? Do you have some means of doing that? Even if your assistant were a world-class hacker, I doubt it's even possible. A cyber sleuth can make the impossible possible. Well, there we have it, Yuuko. Leave the domain of cyber sleuthing to us. Very well, I'll go and get things set up. What are you actually going to do, Kyo-chan? To get in? I have an idea, actually. Oh? There was this one case where I got my hands on a little program. I'm thinking of having it customized for my assistant, with the help of someone I know. Shall we get started with the preparations? My dear assistant, start by heading to Mirai Mikagura's place. I'll let her know you're coming and why. You can get the details from her. Alright. Nice to have someone who'll say that. Thanks. Get to bed early yourself. I've entrusted a dreadful task to you. Return at once if things get dangerous. No need to worry. Come on. Hey, is it true you're taking a break from school? Sounds like tons of fun. But all this detective work is keeping me pretty busy. My preparations are complete. Go ahead, take this program. You got hacking skills, stealth hide. Ah, no, it's a hacking skills program repurposed from the Baku program Kyoko gave me. By using this, you'll be able to almost perfectly mask your account information. Effectively, you'll be invisible. Given your half cyber body, you should be able to use that skill not only in cyberspace, but in the real world as well. This could potentially be used for a wide variety of crimes. But given your deepening bond with Digimon, I trust you won't use it for evil purposes. That was rhetorical, dear. I see all. You are a cyber sleuth, no? Someday you must expose my secrets. I don't know if I want to. I got in touch with Kyoko. Things went well, it seems. I'm sure you have many questions, but start by focusing on the relevant case. I heard from Yuuko earlier, and you've been invited to Kamishiro Corporate HQ. Special visit URL. Access this URL to access an account with privileges to tour the corporate office. The privileges are limited to the lobby, but that should be enough to let you get in without too much more trouble. We've had our rooster crow, now to set the fox loose in the henhouse. You've gotten some handy hacking skills, I know, but you'll need to think on your feet in there. Be the wolf in sheep's clothing. It'll take all your cunning, skill, and bravery to sneak on in and waltz out with the grand prize. Also, for the record, Detective Matayoshi isn't involved with obtaining and using the hacking skills for this case. Keep that in mind. Now then, let's get this job done. Anyway, guess I'd better follow this corporate tour URL to Kamishiro Corporate HQ. Even with some useful hacking skills, play it by ear and proceed with caution. Alright, back in here, and here's our connect point. You can go to Kamishiro. Excuse me. You're so late. I got exhausted just waiting for you. You're so late. I got ultra super worried. Oh, not that I was worried about you, see? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. Geneva, I need you to pretend that you're my friend here. Just follow my lead, alright? Is there anything the matter with that? You can pretend to be my friend, right? A school friend? A normal friend? That's odd. Were the files I dug up on friendship mistaken? What? You want me to act like I normally do? I'm not sure I quite get what you're saying. If that's true, then you and I are already friends after a fashion, no? Okay, I see. That was just a joke that fell flat, right? That was part of the plan, right, Geneva? Things got a little too real for me there. I forgot to let myself play along. What I mean is, you've done your homework. I seem to have misjudged you. Anyway, welcome to Kamishiro. Let's pretend to tour the lobby. I'll pretend to show you around. What? You're going to strike out on your own? But what's your actual plan for getting in? What? How does the person just vanish? Both the avatar and the account info. Oh my, Miss Yuuko, where has your friend gotten off to? My friend has, we're playing hide and seek. What? Hide and seek? Yes, that's right. Is there some problem? No, no problem per se. This is the perfect place for hide and seek. It's so spacious. I suppose it is, sure. There certainly is a lot of space here. By the way, I'm it. Oh, well then, good luck, I guess. Thank you. I'm going to find my friend. Just you watch. That's the spirit. Sorry about that. I thought I heard someone through my headphones. Well then, give it your best shot. Say hello to your friend for me. He says hello. A program that seals an account. And this requires Digimon program hacking skills? Which is completely illegal, I'll point out. But you and Kyoko did say that cyber sleuthing was your area of expertise, so that's reassuring. When you're finished, meet me here. We'll leave together. Please try not to take too long. There's a limit to the time we can spend pretending to play hide and seek. I'll see you later then. I don't see any place to connect jump into. Let me look around. Go invisible so you can't be detected by others. Connect jump into the avatar. I can't see the map here. Dead end, but crit boost. Nice. Hello, Gabubon. Holy cow. Whew.